Hello and welcome to another video, and today we're going to be seeing if there's actually 7 continents in the world. Well, yes, there are, with North America, South America, Africa, Europe, Asia, Australia, and Antarctica. Some people have different views on if these are actually independent continents. Let's go to the Western Hemisphere to see some examples. Okay, so first example is the Americas, which is a continent combining North America and South America into one called the Americas. Now, yes, I actually believe this because by a continent's definition, it's separated by a vast ocean, and these two aren't. So I like to call it the Americas. Now, another view is North America and South America, but there is the exception of Central America and the Caribbean, which I thought was very odd. You know, I've never heard anyone think the Caribbean is an actual continent, but yes, people do actually find it as a continent. Now let's look at the Eastern Hemisphere. Now, some people think Eurasia is their own continent, with Europe and Asia. Some people think that Australia is a continent. And some people think that Antarctica is a continent. Me personally, yes, I do, because under the ice, it is just a bunch of scattered islands. Okay, now, this is what I believe in the Eastern Hemisphere. Afro-Eurasia. But I still believe that Australia is its own continent. But yes, Afro-Eurasia, because Afro for the Africa, Eurasia for Eurasia. Because Europe and Asia aren't separated, and these aren't separated. They're only separated by something man-made. Now let's look at some more. Let's see. Some people think that Europe and Asia, but then also with the exception of the Middle East and Africa. Now, there's also biogeography, which I'm not going to get that much into the biogeography, but essentially, as you can break down the word, it is about the life in plants and how it affects our geography, I believe. So these red lines are separate the different continents of the biogeography realms, they call it. So there's one up here, and then there's one down here for all this, including some of Florida. Then there's one here spanning Europe, Asia, and the Sahara Desert. There is one here that is under the Himalayas. And then there's one here separated in Indonesia. And then there is also one in Antarctica and one to be believed in the Pacific Islands. Now, since we've been talking about continents, you may have thought of their opposites. Well, it's kind of like their opposites, the oceans. And you may have thought about if there's actually 5 oceans in the world. That video is coming out soon, or has already came out. Depends on what time you're watching this video. Please subscribe. This takes a long time to make and think of. And, well, have a nice day.